Hi, I recently got asked if it would be possible to design an automation that would automatically assign people to tasks as they're created using a round robin rule. That is to say, assign the first person and then the next person and keep going until everyone's been assigned and then start again at the beginning. So if we have, for example, these 4 tasks, I can assign each user in turn manually. But what I really want is for the next time I create a task for it to be automatically assigned, in this case to Bob. And it's possible. I create task 5 and it's assigned to Bob. And I create the next one, it's assigned to Chris. And so on. As the task gets created, they get automatically assigned to users. And this is achieved using a couple of very simple automation rules. For users, we have a field called last time assigned. And in the settings for users, we have an automation, which I've called record last time assigned. And when you look at that automation, what that does is it looks for the time when a user is linked to the task entity. And when it does so, it updates the time last assigned to now, the current time. So each person has a time field showing the last time they were given a task. And then in the task space, or the space that contains the task database, I have a new database called team, which contains one entity called the development team. And this has all the assignees who might be able to be assigned to a given task. And within the task database, I have an automation that does 2 things. When the task is created, it updates the team to the development team. So this means everybody in the development team is now indirectly linked to that task. And then it updates the assignees for the task according to a formula. And the formula is the task, the team assigned to that task, the assignees who are in that team, sorted according to the time last assigned, and take the first one. So what this does is, once a team has been assigned to a task, you can find all the members of that team, which is the assignees. You can sort them in date order, date time order, based on the field they were last assigned. And if you pick the first one, that means the person who was assigned the longest time ago. So that means we've now updated the assignees for that task to be the member of that team who was assigned the longest ago previously. And with that rule, it means anytime you create a task, it looks, and the person who was last assigned, in this case, was Alice. And you'll see it's a 2-stage process. It assigns the team and then works out which team member should be assigned to the task. And if you actually had multiple teams corresponding to working on different databases, you might, for example, create another team, which is the sales team, and then have an automation rule for example, meetings that would follow the same principle, that when a meeting is created, you would automatically assign the sales team, or whatever the team should be called, and then it would find the person within the sales team who've been assigned the longest ago and assign them. Anyway, I hope that makes sense, and good luck implementing it. Get in touch if you need help.